The GAN 12 Maglev, my first GAN flagship cube since 2018. Wow, look at how shiny that box is. Hey guys, it's me Ram here, and in today's video I'm going to be taking a look at GAN's 2021 flagship, the GAN 12 Maglev, and I'm also going to be comparing it to GAN's past flagship, the GAN 11. But wait a second, you guys must be thinking, this guy doesn't even have a GAN 11. Or do I? But before we take a look at this, I just want to quickly take a look at the GAN 12 first.
If you want to buy these cubes or any other Speedcube, be sure to get it at Speedcube shop and use the discount code RAM for 5% off your order, as well as a shout out at the end of my latest video.
By the way guys, I apologize if my voice isn't that great in this video. I had to take like a bunch of cough syrup to even make this video happen and talk properly. Just read the community post if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, that's a pretty cool card. Turns out I am GAN 12, so I guess it's time to change my channel name to that. Alright, so here are the two indents. Let's just go ahead and press them. And boop, here we are. Here's the cube. And oh my god, it's so light. What on earth? Yeah, compared to my main, the Cosmic WRM 2019, this is insanely light. Also, the UV coating feels so interesting. As you guys can see, it's extremely shiny. Yeah, overall it feels really nice, but let's just get right into first turns. It's so catchy. What is this? Okay, no, only the first turns were catchy, but okay, out of the box this feels pretty interesting actually. The magnets are so strong. Yeah, they basically click into place after every single turn. This feels just like an X-Man Bell V1 Pyraminx, at least the magnets do. I think I'm gonna actually end up weakening the magnet strength because these are just extremely strong in my opinion. Anyway, let's just go ahead and test out the corner cutting just for Cubing Guru. Okay, let's go 45. Ah no, it's not cutting 45 degrees. It takes so much effort. Okay, yeah, these small corner cuts are easy, but 45 degrees, it's catching right here. And let's take a look at reverse. Here's line to what? Here's line to line. Okay, yeah, that can be done pretty easily. And a smaller reverse cut. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Although most of the time it just aligns back into place. Yeah, overall the feeling of this puzzle is actually really cool. It's a rather interesting and unique puzzle, but my worry is the corner cutting is just not all that great. Okay, my room just became super dark all of a sudden, so I just turned on the other light. Anyway, let's take a look at the accessories box. Here we have a nice dark blue GAN bag, which I'll put off to the side. Here we have this AirPods Pro box, totally not copying this joke. Here we have this GAN pamphlet, which teaches you like how to solve a cube, I guess. And here we have the instructions pamphlet for this cube. Okay, I'm gonna be needing this pamphlet because I don't want to mess around with these two in this video. I'll save that for the full review. However, I do want to see if I can make the magnet strength a little bit weaker and see if that improves the cube. So let's do that right now. Okay, so I'm supposed to use this tool to make the magnet strength weaker on all of the corners. So let's just go ahead and try that. Yep, that worked after a little bit of effort. And now time to do it for all of the corners. Okay, all the magnets are on weak now. Let's do some turns. Oh yeah, it does feel a bit better. However, it's still pretty catchy in my opinion. And the magnets are still pretty strong. They still align themselves into place. Yeah, overall this is a pretty quirky cube and I definitely need to get used to it. I'm not really making any judgments as of now, but I'm honestly not sure if it'll replace my Cosmic WRM as my main. Anyway, you'll hear more from me about this cube once I've set it up and messed around with the settings. But before I end off this video, I wanted to try out the GAN 11 as well. I've heard the GAN 11M Duo is actually even lighter than the GAN 12 Maglev, and going back to my WRM will be a bit of a struggle after these light cubes. But anyway, let's just take a look at it. Once again, it's a pretty shiny box, not as shiny as the GAN 12, but hey, it's pretty cool. Let's just go ahead and open it up. Okay, here's the accessories box. I'm assuming it'll be the same as in the GAN 12 Maglev, so I'm not really going to take a look at it. And here is the GAN 11M Duo. Here's the two indents, just press them and boop, here's the cube. Okay, so the plastic on this is not actually the UV plastic that was found on the GAN 12. It's actually pretty frosted, but that doesn't really matter. Let's just get right into first turn. This cube is insanely fast out of the box. And the magnets are also extremely strong actually. Okay, yeah, overall this honestly feels pretty good, not gonna lie. My PL executions are pretty good and my TPS seems solid. But let's check out corner cutting just for Cubing Guru again. 45, nope, it is stuck. Let's try a bit under. Yeah, it does it with some effort, but over 45 degrees takes a lot of effort, and anything beyond that, nope, that's not gonna happen. Let's try reverse. Yeah, reverse is pretty awesome. Let's do line to line. Yep, it does line to line as well. Little bit under. Yeah, absolutely no effort. So yeah, the reverse corner cutting is pretty good. However, the forward corner cutting is a little bit of a worry for me. Okay, so out of the box comparing these two, I kind of like the GAN 12 Maglev more. I can spam TPS a lot better on it. However, none of that matters if I can't solve well on these cubes. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing around 25 solves on each cube. And at the end of the video, I'll do an average of 5 and let you guys know my impressions on these cubes. See ya.
Okay, so I've had these cubes for a few hours now. I've done a bunch of solves on them and I'm ready to give my thoughts. By the way, the scrambles and the times for both of these averages of 5 can be found down in the description below. Let's start out with the GAN 12 Maglev. To put it simply, it's just insanely fast and uncontrollable. The magnets are actually on the weak setting, which might sound surprising considering how fast the cube is. However, if I put it even on medium, the cube starts feeling like an X-Man Bell V1, which I don't really like. I haven't actually messed around with the tensioning system yet. However, I am planning to do so soon and I will talk about it more in the full review of this puzzle. To slow this puzzle down, what I did was drop 6 drops of Nebula on the pieces, and that actually really helped. The cube became quite a bit slower and I was able to solve more consistently with it. Despite this, consistency was one of the biggest problems I had on this cube. I would go from getting times like 7s and 8s to like 19s and 20s, and it was very strange. When I could control the cube, I was getting great times, but more often than not, I was out of control and I was just getting a lot of weird catches and was basically getting poor times. With all of these issues and the high price tag of $78, I find it hard to recommend this cube as of now. However, once I mess around with the tension settings, I will make a full review and let you guys know my final thoughts. The average I ended up getting was 10.74 seconds. Now let's talk about the GAN 11M Duo. To put it simply, this puzzle is just less extreme. It doesn't have crazy strong magnets like the GAN 12 Maglev, which basically clicks every turn into place, and while it is a fast cube, it's nowhere near as fast as the GAN 12 Maglev. This means I can control the cube better and get more consistent times, right? Well, yes and no. I can control the speed perfectly fine on this puzzle. However, the one thing that suffers is the corner cutting. Like I showed in the earlier part of this video, the forward corner cutting on this puzzle is actually pretty bad, which does cause quite a few catches. So in the solves where I can control the cube and not catch, my times are actually really good. Like in this average, for example, I got a counting 9 with a V-perm, and both the sub-10s I had were both with V-perms. However, on the solves where I do end up catching, the solve just ends up being slower and the times are just more inconsistent. Now once again, all I've done is added 4 drops of Martian to this puzzle. I haven't messed around with the tensioning systems at all, which could actually be a game changer. Now I know this puzzle is widely enjoyed by a lot of people, and I will mess around with the tensioning system and give this cube a chance. Stay tuned for my full review on this puzzle as well. Now out of these two cubes, I am enjoying the GAN 12 Maglev more because it just feels more fun and unique, but the average I got on this wasn't too bad either, 10.82 seconds.
So that's pretty much it for my unboxing and first impressions on these two cubes. Thanks a lot for watching, I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you to Speedcube Shop for sending them out to me to test. Goodbye.
Hey everyone, so before we end off this video, I just want to give a quick shout out to Expert Cubing for using my discount code at Speedcube Shop. He ordered all of this stuff, which is pretty cool, and yep, I hope you enjoy your package. Anyway, thank you so much for using my discount code, and thanks a lot for watching again. Goodbye.